Developing tonight, the Trump administration making changes to how colleges and universities should respond to sexual violence, giving schools flexibility to use a higher standard of evidence in judging cases. Now, under the Obama administration, the standard called for enough evidence to determine that something is more likely true than not under the anti-discrimination law, Title IX. That's a lower standard than the clear and convincing evidence standard that had been used at many schools. Now, until the Department of Education writes more formal rules, schools will be able to judge cases using either standard. And schools know changes are ahead, but they're not sure how drastic they'll be. It's important because it could impact whether a victim of sexual assault or harassment feels comfortable staying at a school, and the other side, whether an alleged perpetrator is kicked out or allowed to stay at school.
The Title IX coordinator at Colorado College sat down with our Bill Folsom. He's in studio with a closer look here. Bill.
Yeah, this does fall under Title IX, a law aimed at education equality for men and women. Any form of sexual intimidation is considered a potential barrier to that equality. In question is the system of enforcement and whether it treats the accuser and the accused fairly. Most people associate Title IX with school athletics and evening the playing field between men and women.
Title IX is really just one sentence, the law, which assures all people, students, of equal access to all educational programs and facilities.
Gail Murphy-Geist, the Title IX coordinator at Colorado College, explains it is much broader.
Over time, it became related to sexual harassment, sexual assault.
There are specific incidents, like students who've left schools out of discomfort from sexual assault or harassment, or circumstances where a female student feels at risk walking across campus where a male student might not. Title IX's led to things like better lighting for safety. Now, a letter from Secretary of Education Betsy DeVos says changes are in the works.
It was about rescinding the guidance on Title IX that had been given to us under the Obama administration.
The letter implies there's more to come, but for now it gives schools the option of requiring a higher standard of proof by the accuser. Also a change saying appeals do not have to be allowed. That raises questions about due process.
I'm not sure why you wouldn't allow someone to make an appeal.
The directive to eliminate the current 60-day rule for resolving cases will be good for some schools where it's been too short. Difficult because of school breaks in multiple cases. But the new rule could be considered ambiguous, saying handle cases in a, quote, timely manner.
I think a timely manner is the other end of the pendulum. Who knows what that is? At
Colorado College, they know changes are ahead. The question is how drastic they'll be and how they'll affect students reporting problems.
They need to know where to go, and who to complain to, and that nothing negative will happen to them for asking questions or talking about these things.
So this is just one school, but they've been talking to peers at other schools, and they're all wondering the extent of changes ahead. At CC, they say the current system is working. There are areas that could use some tweaking, but radical changes, they do create concern. Rob?
Bill, thanks.